don't touch. Make sure your hand sanitize up first. Don't laugh, just blush. Make sure your face and your hand mask up.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've never been here before, welcome. It's your girl, Kimmy Coleman. It's another Friday. Sorry, I don't know what that was. Today we're gonna be talking about why I left church. Sorry, Jesus. 2 videos ago, I gave you guys the pros and the cons of being a pastor's kid from New York. Gang, 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 gang. And in that video, I spoke about how I ran away. I just sprinkled it in there to lead up to this video. So I'm gonna tell my story. And for anybody that wants to play around in the dirt when I'm done, oink, oink, boo, splash in the mud, get a little mud bath. This is my dirt, and I feel like it's time for me to spill it. So if you want to know more, keep a listening. Way back when I was like, I don't know, I think I just turned 17 or 18. I had it in the back of my mind. I was like, guess what, God? When I turn 18, I'm out of here. I was done with church. Me and God were not even on speaking terms. I was there just going to church. I saw it as a burden. I was playing the drums. I was singing. I was teaching Sunday school. I was in every praise dance and every play and every I was like, God, thank you for keeping me all these years. It's been real. Thank you. My resume is fat, but I'm out. By 18, I was done. I was leaving. I was out of the door. And I saw college as the perfect opportunity to do this, as many young people. So I packed up my little bags. I packed up everything that I had, and I dipped, and I went to Connecticut. Even saying this out loud now, I feel like it's ridiculous. As a New Yorker, I really just dipped and went to Connecticut. Like, who does that? Anyways, I did it. I went to U-Heart for a year. I made some amazing friends. I lived it up. I was doing what I wanted. I didn't care about God. I didn't care about my mother. I didn't care about the church people. I did not care. But my heart was just hollow. It was empty. Like, some of the stuff I think back on what I did then, now, and I'm like, sis, like, what were you doing? Like, I was just heartless and also very, 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 very full of myself. Like, to the point, like, I felt that the party did not begin until I entered the room. Like, I started undeclared. I ended with a double major in psychology and communication. What was I going to do with that? Was I going to communicate with somebody about psychology? That was not what I wanted to do with my life. But I felt like I had to try and find something to prove that I could make it without God. And I was like, I'm going to find something that's going to get me money because, of course, money will make me happy. Lies! By the second semester, I was done. My grandmother had passed away. Me and my mom were not on good terms at all because, of course, she's a pastor, so in her spirit, it's bubbling. The triflingness is bubbling up in her spirit. She could tell that something was wrong. She could tell that I was doing things that I was not supposed to be doing. So we continuously butted heads. So she was praying. She was in her word. She was doing everything that she normally does. But because I had been away from it for so long, it was so annoying. It felt like somebody was trying to suffocate me. So coming back to it, I was like, she tried it. She put olive oil on me. She trying to sprinkle holy water when I'm sleeping. But she was really genuinely praying for me, and I'm happy because that obviously brought me to the place that I am now. But at the time, I was not having it. And I was at home because school was out, and I was just feeling so depressed, bro. Like, I felt like trash. When I tell you I felt like trash, like, Subway rats wouldn't even eat from the trash that I felt in my spirit. There was points that I was like, God, it's been real. I'ma just go. Like, I know I'm not gonna see you, and I know that based on everything that everybody's told me that I may not make it into heaven, but I'm ready to depart, if you feel what I'm saying. Like, it was that bad. Even though I had made great friends and I had had all the experiences that I thought were necessary to make me into, like, I don't even know, like an adult or like a experienced person. I had done all these things, but I was still so empty. Fast forward, I honestly just squared up with God. I really just I was like, why am I here? Why am I here? Why am I here, God? you created me, right? Right. Okay, step 1, you created me. Okay, step 2, you supposed to give me a purpose. You supposed to tell me what to do. Like, make this feeling go away. I just got out of this horrible, dusty relationship. I felt depleted. I felt like there was no hope for me, and I felt like I had no purpose. And I'm sharing this story now because I feel like that's the place that the world is in, especially with this quarantine, not being able to connect with people, not being able to socialize, not even being able to hug your friends unless you're quarantined together, or your family members. Like, it's such a hard time, and I know that there are people feeling the emptiness that I felt when I came back from school. So I'm sharing this story hopefully to encourage somebody. So I squared up with God. I said, what's the sitch? What's the situation? What's my mission? What do you want from me? God ended up working everything out so much better than I could have even expected. I'm in an industry that I love. Even though it's tough, I have so much hope now because I'm with God. Like, if I had been on that track, I would have had security in what I was doing and would have still felt that hopelessness and that emptiness throughout the process. Whereas now I have no idea what is gonna happen. I have no idea what's going on. The world literally froze. Donald Trump became president. Like, I don't know what he's doing, sis, but I have that hope. I know that something good is gonna happen. And even if something bad happens, I have that assurance. I'm like, God, that's on you. You told me to do XYZ. I did XYZ. So between you and my business, y'all work that out. I know that somebody is taking care of me. And that's all that I could really ask for. So why did I leave the church? Because I didn't know who God was. Can you imagine somebody asking you to do something for like 10 years for somebody that you don't know? Imagine your mom has a friend, right? And your mom, your mom and that friend are cool. So that friend has a lawn that he or she wants you to mow every single week, and some garbage that you need to take out, stuff that you need to do around the house for that person. After a while, when your mom is not in the picture and it's just you and this person, if you never talk to this person, you don't have any relationship other than you going to their house, taking out their garbage, washing their dishes, doing whatever. After a while, you're going to be like, why am I doing this? I don't even know you. You're my mom's friend. Who are you? Why did I leave church? Because I didn't know who God was. Why did I come back? Because I was broken without him. You take a fish out of water, it drowns. You take a tree out of soil, it withers up and dies. You take a human being out of God, they are empty, they are broken, and they are confused. That's just the facts. It's like 1 + 1 = 2. Humans plus God equals joy, it equals peace, it equals happiness. So I would implore anybody, you feeling lost, boo? You feeling empty? You feeling disheveled? Try Jesus. Just try him. Give him a little 1-2. Give him a little. If you gotta square up to God, I would understand. Things are crazy. Life is all over the place. I would tell you today, square up to God. And what's the worst that could happen? Ask God what your purpose is. Don't be like me. If you're in that place where you're like, why am I doing this? Then try to get to know who God is, because he should be the reason. If he's not the reason, then you are off track. So I'm gonna just leave those little nuggets with you. Next time, we're gonna talk about Japanese. Today is my 100th day on Duolingo. I've been doing, yes, I high-fived myself because we social distancing, so. But I've been doing Duolingo for 100 days of Japanese. And next time we're gonna talk about if that was effective or not. Did I learn something? So thank you so much for watching. I hope this uplifted somebody's spirit, and I hope that somebody out there is about to just be like, you know what, I'm gonna try him and see what happens. Let me know what happens in the comments below. Yeah. No. And I'll be back next Friday with another video, baby. It's Kimmy Coleman, your favorite Jamaican New Yorker, and I'm out. Stay sweet in Jesus. Bye, guys.